GPT-4o is a game changer for entrepreneurs. I'm going to guide you through the top 5 new things that you can do with GPT-4o in ChatGPT to leverage AI as an entrepreneur. You see, this is the closest that we've been to being able to have a true assistant that is essentially free. So I run a small business and I need all the help that I can get. And way before ChatGPT was released, I was working on how can I figure out a way to program a coach that could help me and my customers. I tell you this because I've been building software tools for more than 15 years, and in 2023, I built the first autonomous coach. After these countless hours learning, today I now have AI performing thousands of tasks for me every single month. I really believe that this is the best time to be a creator and entrepreneur. If you're watching this in 2024, you are still early. Never before has the individual creator had this much power. There are 2 types of ChatGPT users. Those who are getting so much value out of it that they constantly hit message limits, and those who feel like they should cancel their subscription next month. If ChatGPT cost me $2,000 a month instead of $20, I would still be paying for it in a heartbeat.
Shut up and take my money!
With ChatGPT and the integrations that I've built inside my business, it's literally doing the work of 4 full-time employees performing thousands of tasks for me every single month. I feel bad when I see people say they're gonna cancel their ChatGPT subscription because it's like, this thing does my work for me. It's doing the job of multiple employees for $20 a month. As soon as I saw the ChatGPT team subscription option come out, I bought it for everybody on my team because I wanna make sure that they can understand it too and that they can get value out of it, because it's going to make them so much more productive for our business. Here are the new things you'll be able to do with GPT-4o. Number 1, having it act as a meeting partner. This is something that I've been waiting a long time for, and I know there's all these AI meeting summary tools, but honestly, they are all junk. What I've been waiting for is to be able to be on a call with a teammate, and imagine you get to this point and you realize you have to brainstorm about something. What if you could just say, hey, ChatGPT, give me a list of possibilities here or a list of ideas, and then instantly have it because ChatGPT has been listening to the conversation the whole time. So we have yet to see exactly how this will work because the new voice features are not out yet. But I think as long as you'll be able to tell ChatGPT like, hey, shut up until we call on you in the meeting, then you will be able to essentially use it in this way. Number 2 is decision analysis. So if you think about a lot of the work that you have to do, it's often that the thing that takes the most time is not building the actual product or doing the actual task, but it's all the decisions that you have to make in between. So what if you could make all those decisions faster? Well, ChatGPT essentially acts as this partner that you can brainstorm with and bounce ideas off of in order to get to a decision quicker. Now, I've been using the previous versions of ChatGPT to do this for a while now, and I actually built a custom GPT that can do this. If you want, I'll put a link in the description. You can try it out. Essentially, you talk about some kind of thing that you need to decide. You say, okay, I want to do this thing or that thing. I don't know what is the better option for me. And then you ask it to give you the pros and cons of both things. You ask it to give you kind of some different opinions, play devil's advocate, and basically talk through the decision with you. And it was nice to do that with text, but with GPT-4o, because it's actually understanding your voice and it can communicate with voice not only more immediately, but also more expressively. I think it's going to be really interesting to have voice conversations with GPT-4o in trying to help yourself come to a decision. Number 3 is a learning partner. As an entrepreneur, you have to wear many hats, and there's going to be all these different things that you have to learn to do in your business. Now, it's not that hard to go and Google something or ask ChatGPT, but there's many times where you're looking at something that it is right in front of you, and you don't know the exact solution, but it's also kind of hard to explain that in text. So with GPT-4o, it's going to have a desktop app that not only can you talk to it, but you can actually get on a call and screen share to it. So it's seeing not only a picture, but an actual video of what is on your screen. And you can just say, hey, here's what I'm looking at. I need help trying to understand what do I do here, whether that's a new software that you're trying to use or some just thing you're trying to learn in general. It can be a really powerful partner to help walk you through things, and you get to just show it what you're doing instead of trying to explain it. Number 4 is research. So you could ask ChatGPT previously to go and search the web for you or ask it about different questions to find out information. but I think there's going to be a really interesting productivity boost when you can use this new desktop app and just be at your computer working on something and really quickly just either say or share your screen, and while you're still working, being able to kind of get information back from ChatGPT.
My phone on the table while I'm like really in the zone of working. And then without having to like change windows or change what I'm doing, using it as like another channel. So I'm like working on something. I would normally like stop what I'm doing, switch to another tab, Google something, click around or whatever. But while I'm like still doing it, to just ask and get like an instant response without changing from what I was looking at on my computer, that's been a surprisingly cool thing.
And previously the issue was there was this context switching that you have to go and switch to the tab that has ChatGPT. Now you have to try to figure out what you want to say to it. But imagine just continuing to work on what you're doing while asking somebody to help start to research something for you. So this is something that I think is going to be really powerful at getting quick information faster. Not only do you not have to open another tab in a web browser, but you can just keep working on the current task and get the information that you need pretty much instantly. Number 5 is coaching. GPT-4o is the first version of ChatGPT that is truly able to understand audio and video. Previously, if you used the mobile app to have that like voice call feature with ChatGPT, it wasn't actually understanding your voice. It was transforming the audio into text. Now it can truly understand your voice, which means your inflections, your emotions, expressions, even if you take a breath or not, ChatGPT is able to understand that. So you can use this for preparing for a presentation, an interview, recording a YouTube video. And if you don't have a video editor like me saying, hey Brian, you should be more enthusiastic on your videos, you can present that in practice with ChatGPT, and it can not only hear you, but see you as well and give you that real-time feedback. So it's like having a coach that works with you essentially for free anytime to help you practice on your presentation skills. You might notice a theme with the uses that I've described so far. The best uses of AI are not those that treat it like a search engine or ask it to create content for you, but those that use its reasoning and decision-making capabilities. Your goal shouldn't be figuring out how you can save $20 a month by getting rid of your ChatGPT subscription. It should be figuring out how you can use it so much that you hit whatever message limits there are and leverage an incredible amount of value for yourself and your business. I want to make sure that's true, so if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below. And if you want to learn more about leveraging AI, I built the first course on teaching you how to create custom GPTs called AI Elevate. It's available at creatorclimb.com. That is our community for creators and entrepreneurs. We have a free tier there to join, so if you want to join that and interact with a community of more than 10,000 entrepreneurs, you can check it out at creatorclimb.com. Until then, I will see you in the next video.